Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt and I do like video games, and in today's video we're doing something a little bit different, or at least a different take on something that I normally do, which is obviously my Series S videos. And in today's video we're checking out Outer Worlds, the Spacer's Choice Edition, the next-gen re-release of Outer Worlds on Xbox Series S. But before we do that, I want to hop into some side-by-side comparisons of Xbox Series S versus Xbox Series X. So let's get right into it.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Oh, well, that stinks. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Oh, well, that stinks.
And hello everybody, here we are on Xbox Series S, checking out the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. Just came out today as I'm recording this, or yesterday when the video's out. And just to say up front, we are on performance mode on Xbox Series S, so 60 FPS mode on Series S. We can finally play this game at 60 FPS on Series S. Ooh. I will say right off the bat, the vibration of the controller is a little weird. I'm using Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro controller. Probably just the controller, honestly. I was messing around on Series X a little earlier and I didn't notice it in my Elite controller, so it's probably just my controller. I'll also say you can notice if I move some shimmering on the weapon. That is AMD's FSR, their super resolution, this upscaling technique that they use. It's basically helps them, oh man, that was awesome. Helps them render the game at a lower resolution and upscale it to the resolution you're currently playing at. I believe 1080p. It says upscale to 1080p. Yeah, helps with performance, helps the game even look better in some cases. I will also say, we are in performance mode, like I said. I just noticed it again there. I'm seeing some FPS issues. Again, I'm not Digital Foundry. I don't have software to keep tabs on all of this stuff, but I have noticed FPS issues already. I'll also say it's FPS issues that I did not notice on the Series X, but then again, I was playing with VRR on the Series X, whereas on here, I don't have VRR. So I'm sure I was dropping some FPS here and there on the Series X as well. Probably just didn't notice it, thanks to VRR. So if you have VRR, you might not notice it as much, but it's there. It's definitely there. And like I said, this is the 60 FPS mode. I will say, however, the game does look, it looks a lot better. This version of the game is very weird. It seems like it came out a little bit too early. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Because it just seems like there's things that are missing that should be here, and as well, the performance isn't the best. This is the 60 FPS mode. What we're going to do, actually, for the sake of the video, is change it over to the 30 FPS mode. Quality mode does look better, I'll say that, but obviously it comes at the hit of 30 FPS. But the reason I was going to say this, I don't feel like this was ready to be out yet, is because there's some things that are missing, like just the ability to transfer your save file from the original game to this. Let's say if you wanted to pick up your save from where you left off in the original, you can't. As of right now, you cannot do that. Thankfully for me, it doesn't really bother me because I planned on playing an entirely new playthrough on this. So it's no big deal. But for me at least. But for a lot of people, I can see that being a pretty big deal. Then the other thing, like I said, is just the performance issues. I've noticed even in this 30 FPS mode, some stuttering. But let's head into Edgewater. I'm really interested to see Edgewater here. In fact, I might switch over back to 60 FPS mode and see what Edgewater's like in that mode. I will say, off the bat, Edgewater looks way better than it did. Just the lighting, like it's a little dark because I don't have HDR, but the lighting just looks, the whole system, they've overdone the entire lighting system, it seems like. It's really good looking. But now I've got an in performance mode running around the city. I'm not getting any huge stutters here. Quite surprised by that. I was expecting we'd get a good amount of stutters in the city. But I can definitely, most certainly say that this is a much better looking version of Outer Worlds. The lighting in this room alone, I played the Outer Worlds very recently just because I was excited for this, and I was in this room doing this exact part just a few days ago, and just from my memory, this looks way better than that. So yeah, definitely a step up in that regard. I am at 105 FOV, and FOV, as much as I don't like it, as much as nobody likes it, it does affect your performance. Especially when the game is optimized very specifically for it to be at 75 FOV. Once you crank it all the way up to 105, it's like you've already messed with the game's optimization. In fact, let's put it on a 75.
Hey, Miss.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't like that.
Sorry.
I do not like
Can we
that.
talk?
See, yeah, I don't like that, but it feels smoother. I mean, it's like, it feels like if you want to get the smoothest performance out of this, you're gonna have to play it at that FOV. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring mine down to 95. Still gets me a higher FOV, but it's not quite 105, so it shouldn't be pushing it so hard. These buildings, I don't remember ever exploring these particular buildings right outside of Edgewater. I wonder if they added the ability to get into buildings you couldn't get in before, because I don't remember ever exploring these. Which would be cool if they did. I'm hoping that's what they did, because I really do not remember this. And there were a ton of buildings in this game that looked a lot like that, where it was like you just couldn't get in no matter what. So if they opened up a few of the buildings and let you explore them a little bit, I'd be pretty happy with that. Oh damn. That guy has an assault rifle, I need that. Ooh. I'm tactical. I'm always thinking ahead. Alright, now let's get these weapons going. What's this hunting rifle about? I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, I do. I remember this. This is a pretty cool weapon. Because I can just headshot somebody like that.
Look out!
Let's check out the assault rifle now.
Nice work.
We've messed around in cinematic mode. I want to switch it back to performance mode. See if I can find another fight. We got some enemies up here. Oh, where are you going? Damn, cut his leg off.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
You know what? Wait, I want to watch this a little more.
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
I think they upgraded the facial animation on this.
You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights
Because
open
this
for the
this whole
next
thing, like
marauder
this
raid?
whole intro part I'm playing right
No,
now,
I'm sorry.
I played all
How
this
was that
just a
one of
few
you?
days ago. It did not
Logan
look
and
like
Zoe
this.
went missing some nights
Like
ago.
obviously visually
Just
it's a
up
better
and
looking
vanished
game,
without
but
a
I think they
trace.
actually
Now I'm
went
just
in and
wondering
upgraded
if Marauders
the
got
animation
to
of the faces. Like it's the eyes for me, I think. It's like the animation around the eyes, it seems more realistic. I'm gonna have to look that up. I think they actually improved the animation in this as well, which I didn't know. But that's really all I've got for today's video. I do want to keep playing this. I know that if I keep playing right now, then I won't be able to stop. So I got to stop here so I can get this edited, get it uploaded so you guys can check it out for yourself. There are some performance issues here. This game is definitely in need of a patch or two, especially in performance mode. Again, I'm not Digital Foundry, so I don't have the official software. I can't track it for you officially, but it feels like it's dropping into the high 40s FPS range, which isn't ideal without VRR. But if you have VRR, you probably won't notice. I know I was playing it on my Series X. I know there's some performance issues there as well, but I didn't notice it. Outside of the few stutters you get when you enter a new big area on Series X, I didn't really notice any performance issues. But on Series S without VRR, it's definitely noticeable. Wait for that patch. Unless you've got VRR right now, wait for that patch. But with that being said, I definitely recommend this game, especially once it's patched. Oh, and one more thing I want to bring up. If you own the original Outer Worlds and the 2 DLCs, you can upgrade to this version of the game for $9.99. This version of the game is not in Game Pass. You can't get it in Game Pass. It is published by Private Division, not Xbox, because I believe Private Division owns the Outer Worlds 1. It's a weird situation. I don't even fully understand it. But it's published by Private Division and not Xbox, so it's not an Xbox Game Pass. But leave a like if you liked the video, and if you're enjoying this kind of content, you want to stay up to date with it going forward over here on the channel, the best way to do that is consider subscribing. Consider ringing the notification bell, because that helps you stay up to date with everything that's happening over here on the channel, and it helps me get these videos out to more people in the long run, which is exactly what I want to be doing. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.